Like,
I know.
damn. Oh, wait, are you
Honestly,
streaming this? Gage, you didn't answer me. Are we streaming? Are you streaming?
like YouTube Live or Discord Live? Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Just make sure you tell people that.
Yeah, you didn't tell me that! Dude!
Sorry if I waited on that one, but I'm kind of busy. Yeah. No problem. Sorry. I been busy today. Yeah, let's do this shit.
This is how fucking shit stirring he is. So Magnus, the Fagnus, please stop and get some milk.
Why is
Wait.
Bed with your boyfriend.
He's got a
Sebastian.
Wait.
Chill out
Wait.
tonight. Okay, and don't.
Hold up. Can he get sued for that?
I assume he got it from like someone on. He probably got it from like some YouTube channel. That,
Look, YouTube doesn't even fit!
No.
It doesn't even fit!
Yeah, I think he probably got it from a free YouTube template channel where it's like you just copy and paste it to like your own editing.
Yeah, another thing, match is like it looks so bad.
Yeah,
No, that
exactly.
is straight up Pornhub though. That's not pseudo, that is Pornhub. What the fuck is wrong with this guy? Just rip off EA. No one cares. What are they gonna do? Try suing you?
The most I'm getting from this is that he definitely doesn't seem to possess any form of self-awareness.
Stop and get some milk.
That's just me fucking up. That's what that is.
Hey, Gage, you're just proving to us right now that you actually do need someone to watch your stream to let you know it's happening.
Alright, here we go. I can't say that's that kind of person because I have nothing at all to go on with that kind of accusation. I'm not going to make an accusation like that because there's nothing that I have to substantiate such an idea. Although I do think he's kind of being a whiny baby bitch because he's complaining about a video because I called him a fucking moron. Instead of growing up, he's 35 apparently, so he's 9 years my senior. And
So
he
he's-
acts like a fucking retarded 7-year-old. Like, dude, if you really want the issue to be dead, just let it be. It'll die on its own. Instead of coming back and trying to reignite the powder keg like a moron.
Well, I mean, as the saying goes, is that sometimes the best way to deal with shit on the internet is just to fucking not respond or bother.
Apparently this moron doesn't get that.
Picking your battles, as they say.
And
I
mods
don't.
get
I
this
don't.
fucker.
know. Yeah.
Like, mods, get this fuck.
Yeah, I don't even know who the fuck you are. We're not even talking about you. So stop trying to insert yourself in this. It kind of sounds like you are trying to get some
Begging for
attention out of
attention.
it. Yeah.
Powers of Christ compels you. You mean be some sort of white knight or hero?
So, welcome to the video, guys. Now, we haven't had a video about Sebastian or his boyfriend, Fag.
Here's the thing, dude. You don't have to like me at all or agree with anything I say, but slander would be me saying these things are true, as opposed to me saying I think it's a little bit sus that you're in your 20s, fucking a 16-year-old, and you have like a history of being around children all the fucking time. And here's the thing, that wouldn't be sus as it is until you bring in the whole 16-year-old thing, and then one of those kids that you associate with is talking about getting fucked and shit, which is really fucking nasty.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is your deal? Like, here's the thing, if this is your friend and you really just have, like, a platonic friendship with this person, talk to them. Rein that shit in, because that's not good for a kid to be saying that shit. And tell them to talk to their fucking parents.
Yeah.
Like, that's some serious shit, man. And you here's the thing. You are technically, they consider you a role model. And if this is the kind of person that's looking up to you, and you're not trying to steer them away from that shit, some of that is fucking on you. Like, if my sister was behaving that way because of some cocksucker like you, I'd have a lot of words for you.
I don't know, man. That whole thing just comes across as suspect, and he fucking screams at everyone else in the room, kind of as if they're the ones doing it, with like no proof on their table, no proof on his table about it. It's
I'm
kind of,
following a Ninja Turtle.
Oh jeez.
No. God. Anyway, we might want to keep going on this.
Fagnus for quite some time. But all Fagnus seems to be doing is bullying Gavin's Productions, saying that Fagnus, alright, and you are doing this
Are you
for
so mad you just don't know when to get the fuck over yourself? And again, it's not slander. Let me guess. You're
I have to
simply-
ask, who the fuck are you, and why should I care?
Exactly.
Who the fuck are you? Why should I care? Get the fuck out of here. No one wants to talk to you. Go do something else with the actual
Like,
funny people. Are
You're
talking.
35 fucking years old. Like, let someone that actually has some intelligence have the chat.
Oh my god, go get a fucking life then.
And
Jesus
he acts
Christ.
like he's fucking 9.
That,
It's already
that's
sad
insane.
enough in social media. You have people who are like in their 40s still doing stupid internet drama. Like, come on, just get the fuck out of here.
Not to mention the fact he's talking about videos that no one said shit to him about since then. And instead of simply letting the issue die when the person no longer saw the need to go after him because the issue had since died, he wants to basically disinter that corpse and, as people in the lounge likes to put it, beating off a dead horse.
Fagnus, you are being attention seeking and getting involved in everyone's problems just to use
I don't even
everyone's
know who
views.
you are. Go the fuck
Alright.
away.
It's
Nobody
bedtime, motherfucker.
cares.
Don't make me call your daddy.
Go fuck somewhere else. God damn. Grow the like this point, you're just fucking asking for shit to happen. Get the fuck out of here.
Do I need to
No one
direct my
cares.
space laser at you now?
You're not funny. Go the fuck away. Holy fuck.
Go back to that job you claim you have, businessman. Go sell those vacuum cleaners door to door.
Like, no one fucking cares what you have to say, faggot. Go away. No one cares.
Now, because Gavin said that he's doing this, and he is doing this because he said to him to stop.
There's nothing interesting about this.
Yeah, it's just so bottom barrel trash beyond belief.
He doesn't even sound charismatic. He just sounds bland and boring.
There's like a zero
Yeah.
fucks given tone in his voice that makes it kind of hard to enjoy it because there's no sincerity behind anything at all that he says. Again, how can someone like a video if the ratings are disabled, you dumb fuck?
He's now doing a dislike spam on all accounts on Gavin, and he really is. Because if you go to Gavin's video, which I'm pretty sure he's had a couple done on him now.
Dude, you're a grown-ass fucking man talking to another grown-ass fucking man via the internet, calling them a bully because your friend's a stupid brain-dead who couldn't handle the fact that someone told them straight up to go fuck themselves after filing a bunch of slanderous, libelistic claims against them via the internet. Oh, by the way, tell that if he wants to say shit, he can either say it correctly with actual words that he knows how to pronounce, or he can get the fuck off, no pun intended, that he decides to make a bullshit duplicitous claim about someone because someone tells him to go fuck himself, because he's lying about someone because he's too stupid to look for both sides of the story. Well, that more or less just illustrates the point that he's too fucking stupid to think for himself or question anything he's being told. Honestly, this is why idiots like you should be sterilized the moment they determine your fucking IQ. Because if idiots like you start producing children, the human population is otherwise fucked.
Oh no, people might dislike the video. Oh god, I'm so scared.
You better
Much
fuck
loud.
it. You better hide your ratings.
Like, what's the point? Also, did he also disable the subscribe button numbers?
Did
No.
he?
No.
I don't think that's something you can do.
No,
you-
no, you can, but no, he hasn't. You can see his channel numbers in terms of subscribers, dude.
However, he did hide his like to dislike ratio.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Like, I have a question.
Like,
Why?
did you hide the comments?
Let's see. Nope. Although most of the comments are just people sucking his dick.
Then you will see in videos and the thumbnail even that Fagnus is actually going there on alts and spamming him and bothering him. Alright? So, Fagnus, let me say something to you. You can't criticise people and talk down to them about bullying Spastium.
By the way, you need to stop doing that, dude. You're potentially putting someone's health at risk. Don't do that.
Yeah, I know. I fucking love this, where it's just like he's trying to act like he actually has an audience.
When you're doing an alt account dislike spam on a 14-year-old or 15-year-old, I think Gavin's 15 or 14. I'm pretty sure he is. As a grown-ass 25-year-old man, because you can't handle what he's saying.
Again, you cannot claim someone else is the victim of a situation that they knowingly instigate.
Also, can I just merely point out real quick that there's a lot more arguments to say that what happened was completely full of shit compared to you, because the person in question actively started fights with people years after the fact and then tried to smear people's names. That's the fucking problem.
Is true about you. And he's just being mature, saying, can you not do this crap? Because you're supposed to be a grown-ass adult, not using everyone's fucking arguments and problems to drag on drama to the end of time.
Shut the fuck up and go away. I wouldn't be so aggravated with him. If he'd simply go the fuck away and stop trying to get my fucking attention, I wouldn't respond to him at all. Well, except for the fact that you're a passive-aggressive, malignant, tumor-ridden, cancerous motherfucker who's done nothing with himself except constantly lodge himself in other people's asses for notoriety, so yeah. And here's the
You
thing.
also breaking TOS. You're not just breaking TOS. You're breaking laws.
You're right. That wasn't the right thing of him to do.
So you can make a crack-minded video out of him.
But what the fuck is the point of doing all that? It's not going to improve the odds of you getting better if you bitch and moan about it, because you're giving the response people expect to get. You can either shrug it off, wipe this fucking dust off your shoulders and keep fucking walking, or you can be a complete simpering bitch and cry because you did something retarded that got you in trouble. I mean, a lot of the things that have happened to you are a direct result of your own stupid bullshit behavior.
And act like you're a fucking saint. When really, you're a drama-making, shit-stirring, fucking attention-seeking baby.
Honestly, the whole issue that I have with this fuckface, it stems from the fact that if he's not bullshitting about people, he's not doing shit.
I don't even know who you are. Go the fuck
Like,
away.
his entire argument from point A to point B seems to be, I don't like what you say about me, okay, and that's my fault. How? How is it my fault that you act like a crybaby asshole who needs to constantly scream and bitch and complain when he doesn't get what he wants out of whatever he thinks he deserves? Let's just state the obvious. And don't say you fucking didn't, dipshit, because I have it on stream where Cass, Digi, and Dan and I all fucking heard it.
Alright, you know what? Fuck an intro, fuck a preface. I'm just gonna get right off the bat. But you know what? I've got news for all of you. The longer you continue to do that, the more you continue to do that, if this bullshit keeps dominating the mainstream media and mainstream social platforms and all this other bullshit, if this keeps happening, people are gonna continue to fight back against this politically correct bullshit. Fuck your guidelines. Your guidelines are fucking bullshit.
Like, he gets really fucking defensive about it instead of just saying, well, that's not true and here's why. It's like, that's not true. And now I have autism.
The fucking faggot literally seems to think that if he ignores the question or he ignores the statement that it does not exist in actuality. It's such a
So
narcissist.
more or less, he's acting just like Stetson.
I have a pretty good feeling of who had a hand in this. I don't know specifically who.
Like, I know that there's definitely a possibility of a schizophrenia because the motherfucker seems to live outside of our reality.
Well, he does seem like he just rants and mumbles to himself, so probably.
Alright, let's keep going. I don't want to go on a tangent that's gonna make my whole room smell like a tuna that just got fucked in the ass.
But I know a group of people who might have had a hand in this, and I'm just gonna say it right off the bat. I know that it was from that group. I know that it was at least one of those people, or several of those people who were responsible for this.
Yeah, like one right after the other. It's like he said one thing and then immediately he would backtrack the fuck over it with something else.
And everyone else who may have had a part in it, fuck you. Fuck you. You're fucking scum, you're bottom of the barrel, and you deserve everything bad that comes to you.
And because you can't always get what you want, you need to learn to accept that and grow the fuck up.
I can't, like, you upload videos supporting one of the most heinous fucking things in this world, and you don't expect to get criticism for it, you don't expect to get, you know, flack for it, you don't expect to get every sort of negative criticism ever. You don't expect any of that, so you get all fucking butthurt and decide to take someone's channel down because of it? Fuck you.
Let me go back and look at that for you.
Okay, yeah, so he's 2 hours behind me, so it's like 5 there. It's almost 8 here.
Okay, it twists people's words. This man twists people's words and says a joke video saying that someone killed themselves because you don't like them. The other video is saying, oh, so.
Shut your fucking mouth. Stop trying to run your mouth about shit you blatantly don't understand. Get the fuck away from any children that are around you, even if they're related to you, and get some fucking therapy. And actually tell your fucking psychiatrist what is wrong with you. Be honest with them. Their job is to fucking help you, and they can't help if you're not honest.
Yeah, I will say without a shadow of a doubt that when it comes to, like, if you're thinking that you can repair your reputation, if you're going to be honest, it's not going to happen.
No.
Your reputation is shot, but you can probably save yourself a lot of issues down the line by actually being honest with your therapist about what you're doing, or psychiatrist, whatever.
Like, honestly, the
I
way
think-
he's going right now, he has a snowball's chance in hell on a hot day.
Yeah, I'm just saying, because if he does it now, it's definitely going to be one hell of a ride for him in the near future if he continues on this path. He's not saving himself.
So,
you know.
I kind of fucked up. I kind of made myself look like an ass, like a major ass. You know, I always try to, I can't believe I'm saying this now, but I always try to be skeptical of things, of articles, political articles that I see on the internet.
I wonder how far his family knows about this, because he insinuated
Probably not
that
very.
they did. So
I mean, by the sound of it, it seems like he's been keeping a lot of his activities online a secret.
yeah, I
If
wonder
not
what
all
would
of
happen
them.
if his parents. What would happen? I wonder what would happen if his parents knew.
Well, they'd probably call the cops. They'd probably have him institutionalized to get psychiatric treatment. They'd probably take away his electronics like Jobo's brother did to him. You'd be glad that it's gone, and you would have willingly like thrown your fucking self out of it when you realized exactly what was on it. Not come back again unless you have like some legitimate pedophilic issues wrong with you that you should probably either consult a bullet or a therapist about.
So and so killed themselves. Yeah. When a computer game character or a cartoon character dies. Trying to say that's an actual death threat.
Prove it.
You'd be just like those
Is this-
people, except people would be more apt to beat the fucking shit out of you. And they would have every fucking right to do so, because most of the people would probably be parents. Because you're basically saying at that point that it's okay for fucking grown adults to take advantage of their fucking young children. They would have every right to beat the fucking piss out of you. You don't have the fucking guts to go spout your beliefs to someone's fucking face, to the public's face, because you know what would happen. So you have to sit behind a fucking keyboard and spout your beliefs, your bullshit beliefs about pedophilia, behind a fucking keyboard, behind a fucking computer monitor. And then when you get criticism online for it, deservingly so, again, what would you fucking expect? You get all butthurt, and you get those channels taken the fuck down. And Google and YouTube doesn't give a fuck. Again, they're good with those types of people running around YouTube. They're good with those people running around all these fucking websites, but when it comes to channels that call that bullshit out, oh no, apparently that's okay, because the person was fucking blunt about it, because they cursed a little bit, because they made a few politically incorrect jokes. Get the fuck over yourselves.
Yeah.
Like, it was always the other person's fault and never his. Like, it's always the other person lying but never him. Like, dude, here's the thing. One person lies about you, okay, it's possible. And, like, 2 other people agree with you, then yeah, that person might be lying. But if everyone's telling the same fucking story over and over again to a T, to the point to where it's become a pattern, people start to notice that shit.
Yeah, I'll just say this, like, you're always going to deal with 1 or 2 fucking faggots on the internet lying about someone. That's just part of the game of it. I'm sorry to say it. Yeah, I've had people who viciously lie about me all the time. It happens, right? Especially if you manage to somehow piss off a group of spastic narcissists. It's going to happen, but you have to also understand that like trying to lie to us like you did doesn't help your case.
Like, all it really does is make it harder for other people to take you seriously and believe what you say at that point.
Yeah.
Because then they start
Actually-
questioning every fucking thing you're doing and why you're saying it.
It's how fucking shit stirring he is. So Magnus, the Fagnus, please stop and get some milk.
There was nothing involved in an actual experiment to determine the cause or the actual likelihood of a certain result. Fuck yourself. And again, it's not a baseless claim. These are things that you admitted to doing yourself before. But then when people started bringing it up, you freaked the fuck out.
I'm gonna say this to all these fucking YouTubers, these YouTubers who have these big followings, who aren't calling this shit out. Fuck you too. Fuck you too. I'm looking at you, DeFranco. Fuck you. Fuck all these YouTubers who would actually have some major pull with this, but they won't.
Mostly
Fuck
right.
it. Fuck it. You know what I say? Don't put all your fucking eggs in one basket. That's what I fucking say.
And try to handle shit like an adult. Instead of throwing a fucking fit and screaming like a fucking moron, trying to constantly bitch and moan about everything that people do to you that you've brought upon
Get
yourself.
back in bed with your boyfriend Sebastian and chill out for the night. Okay, and don't do this crap. Gavin's Productions. Okay?
Oh, shut the fuck up, you fish.
No one cares about your fucking truth if it comes across wrapped in shit paper.
I mean, here's the thing. If you have the truth, but you wrap it up in a tortilla of bullshit and you smother it in horseshit sauce, people are not going to take it seriously.
Yeah.
Especially if the truth is like a very, very small little fleck in all the other bullshit that you get involved in.
Yep. Oh yeah, most certainly. This is why I can't take you seriously.
We need someone like that to look out for us, for the smaller content creators who are suffering the brunt of this. But that's not gonna fucking happen.
If you're going to accuse people of shit, either provide evidence or shut the fuck up.
What else was there? Now, yeah, someone keeps subscribe botting.
Like, all I'm going to say before I
People-
finally wrap this shit up, because I don't want to be here all night and I don't think anyone else is going to want to be here all night.
So, and
Just grow the fuck up. Act like an adult. Learn to handle your shit like a man instead of constantly screaming and crying whenever you don't get your way. You need to learn to handle things appropriately.
And most certainly, fuck anyone who had to do with this, who had to do with Gage's channel getting fucking taken down.
Jokes and criticisms is not the same thing as making shit up. A joke is just made to be funny and entertaining. The criticism is made to give some weight to the conversation so that people understand why the hell it is I would have an issue with those particular users I talk about. But that's not the same thing as slander, because slander is just making shit up on the fly. But criticism comes directly from a person's actions that people publicly know they've been doing. And the fact that you don't know the difference is kind of fucking disappointing.
that's really got to stop. It's getting boring.
Go fuck yourself.
I don't care about happening on this yet and YouTube and stuff, but I can see it keep happening to my friends. So you gotta stop and get some help.
Oh my
Go
god.
away.
Tell me what your problem is. Like, I will actually legit give you a chance to talk on my shit so that you can tell me what your problem is. But like, I'm gonna
I'll
tell
see
you
you
right
soon,
now,
guys.
that if you're gonna play that game, it's not gonna work out for you. It just won't. That is like that is asking for like an early YouTube grade to be like, I'm gonna flag your shit over disagreement. So if you want to handle this like an adult, come talk to me. I can set something up, and we can get you engaged to talk us out like fucking adults.
I don't give a fuck. Do you want to know why? It's because I'm not really trolling. I'm just telling you that you're being a fucking idiot, accusing people of shit that's not true. That's not the
Making
same
fun
thing
of
as
a-
bullshitting
Oh
people.
wait, hold on. Making fun of dumb shit on the internet is trolling now. I mean, I guess maybe at a certain level that doesn't make any sense though. Everyone does it to some degree, so that makes everybody, including you, a troll.
You know, I'm all for freedom of speech and all, but when you see the cards that are laid out in front of you, when you see the cards that YouTube has clearly placed on the table, and you see how it affects people, you know, that makes me think maybe there should be, like, you know, some restraints on the freedom of speech when it pertains to these pedophile channels.
He decided to make another video after that, and instead of trying to address my criticisms and arguments, he basically bitched some more, so I slapped him around again.
I mean, they've made themselves clear. And again, it's not like I didn't know this. Again, like I said in the beginning of this video, I think we've all known this for a while, this bias with YouTube and Google. But the situation with Gage, it just goes beyond that. It goes beyond politics.
Gage escaped this autism despite the fact they don't like Gage talking about them to begin with. You know how you could solve that stupid Spurs, you don't have to.
Yeah, I'm gonna, if he does come in here, I'm gonna have to, like, immediately establish some rules and start, like, deafening and muting people, at least until, because at least then it'd just be you, myself, and that last guy. It wouldn't be one of those things where everyone freaks out and starts smashing their heads on walls.
Right. I don't know what else to say, other than, you know what? Everyone I mentioned, you can all go fuck yourselves.
All it does is make people look at you and go, bitch, you're trying way too fucking hard. Trying way too fucking hard to suck this dude off, and really all it just comes off as is desperate. That's what it comes off as. It comes off as fucking desperate. It's one thing to stand by your man, it's another to relentlessly suck his dick and tell him that every stupid fucking thing he does is sensible and reasonable, even in situations where a woman with more fucking competence and more reason would be able to say straight up, this is fucking bullshit and I'm not going to be involved in the stupid shit you're
You can still be
pulling.
friends with someone, still have a friendship with someone, or still, you know, have a relationship with a family member, even if you have different opinions when it comes to politics or whatever else. It's what adults do. Adults are able to maintain relationships regardless of differences in opinion. It's common sense, really, to me anyways. I mean, that's just the rational thing to do. It's nonsensical to me to cut off contact with people just because they have a change of opinion or a change of heart. Even if you
I'm
do
just
disagree
saying,
with
for
them
someone
out.
that claims to be intelligent, you seem to be awfully easy to manipulate by this fucker. And honestly, I hope that whatever's going on with you, you sort it out, because this dude's gonna get bored with you faster than a dog gets bored with a worn-out chew toy. And I have to say, you kind of have my sympathy. Because I feel bad for anyone that's, like, caught up in that kind of battered wife situation where they're essentially Stockholmed into believing that someone's gonna take care of them and love them, when they don't even seem to be taking care of themselves or loving themselves enough to be able to laugh at themselves and have a joke at their own expense, without proceeding to screech and throw a fucking tantrum. In conclusion, whatever you do is whatever you do. You can keep trying to threaten me, it doesn't fucking work. Just get the fuck over yourselves, really, this is retarded. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Everyone have a good one. Wait, before I go, I just want to say one more thing. Alright, well, you guys all set then?
So yeah, let's get into this.
Alright, well, I'd like to thank Cass, Digi, Shades, and Atticus for sitting in on this, even though it'll have to be uploaded after the first one's finished processing.
Yeah.
I'd like to thank everyone that has watched this for
and
popping
Dan
in
and
and saying hi.
Dan and Aquarius as well.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
here.
Gage, make sure to tag me. Make sure to like DM me on Discord this thing so I could put it on a playlist of my live streams that I was a part of.
Well,
What?
No.
Oh, wait.
Are we done recording?